What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Portal Pod. Today I'm Dragon Hunter, and today we've got a lot of sick news. And I think one of my favorite news in like the month has come out today, just this morning, actually.
Yeah, by far the leak of the week in my opinion, but we'll get to that later in the pod. Stay tuned. To start though, we got
Leak
some
of the
amazing
week.
news. we got
I
some
forgot that we did leak of the week.
leak of the week. Well, I got a new rating system if you want to use that in this one. Dank or jank?
Okay, I think we should definitely use that.
Okay, we'll rate everything dank or jank, and if you don't know what those are, dank is great, jank is not. So to start, Lego has a new con that is coming out. It's not really a con; it's a 90-minute video coming out to CNN or CBS next week, I believe. And pretty cool. Everyone thought this was going to be a light kit, but it's definitely not. They're supposedly going to have some really cool exclusive set announcements, so could be interesting. I think. Any thoughts on this? I mean,
Well, I mean, I definitely didn't expect it to be like a con type thing. I saw it, I saw speculation, I saw like, oh, it's a lit pun. That's exactly how it'd do. But I guess, hey, I'm excited to see what it is. Is it like the Minecon Live type thing? Is it gonna be like a weird recap or I haven't heard any information on how it's actually gonna play out.
there's not a lot. We don't even know who the host is, but I'm really hoping it's what's his face, Will
The
Arnett.
guy who did, yeah, the guy who did
Yeah,
Lego Batman.
yeah, because he hosted Minecon a while ago too. So like he's hosted stuff before, but we'll see. They did say it's by the people who made Brickmasters, which is his current hosting show. So you never know. I would say this is pretty dank though.
Oh, absolutely. I'd say this is a dank as well.
Yeah, I'm excited for it to come out. Should be fun. Next up, just totally out of nowhere, the Lego Adam West Batman cowl was pre-orderable today. It's going to be $60, but unlike the old Batman cowl, this one just has a hole where the face goes, which just looks so much better. And it does use the classic 66 Batman logo. I love this cowl. I think it's so iconic. But if you don't, I mean, if you didn't watch the show, it's kind of a, I mean, it's 40 years old now. Came out in 1966. So 50, 60 years old. Jeez. But pretty awesome.
Oh yeah, it's very nice.
I think it's a nice nod. I think the not using a weird piece where the face goes is amazing. 60 feels like a stretch, I'm not gonna lie.
Ooh, for 60, I don't know about that.
Yeah, I think it's still dank, I think, but it's a stretch. It's a stretch.
It is definitely dank, but yeah, it is that stretch.
Here, I put all the good news first, so we're just gonna be saying dank for a while, and then we'll go to jank. But the Jurassic World sets were announced, and the new skeleton exhibit is amazing. They've built a build for the skeleton, and then used a new like skeleton dragon, not dragon, dinosaur head, and it looks really good. I think there's also a dino chase and a dino boat escape. Some new dinosaurs, I believe. What do you feel about these?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, first of all, we were hit out of nowhere with these. Like, we had no idea if any of these were coming, and then all of a sudden, boom, amazing leaks coming out.
Out of nowhere.
Uh, oh, absolutely. I think the dino stuff is really cool. Like, I've always been a fan of like the dino molds and that type stuff, but seeing them use it for a like the skeleton build is really creative on Lego's part, I'll say.
Oh, me too. I thought we were just gonna get like a yellow dinosaur and they'd be like, hey, it's bones. But no, this looks amazing.
Hey, it's bones.
It also comes out with a baby triceratops that is like rideable, which I just absolutely love. It has like the horse feature where a minifig can go into it.
Oh, it's got like the saddle hole.
Yeah, yeah, you could put a saddle on it, I believe.
Jeez.
So if this set's 30, definitely dank. I'd say all of these honestly are quite amazing.
Yeah, like it's a really nice display for the skeleton. So if you could just put that there as like a little display piece, that's awesome for like maybe even new Lego beginners because that's a pretty cool set.
I totally agree. I also Owen obviously is in the set, but the other minifig has this new torso print with like a bone kind of around his neck, and I think it looks so cool. Would be great for sig figs and stuff.
Oh, absolutely.
So yeah, I'd say dank for these.
Oh, definitely dank. I'd say so too.
Something that is most definitely dank, though, is our amazing stop motion contest. If you haven't checked that out yet, link is in the description and the comments, and you should definitely check it out. We got some amazing prizes, including totally having your channel as part of the focus of a new Portal pod. So if you like that kind of stuff, go check out the pod. Moving on, I think Star Wars fans will love this. Battle packs, specifically the $15 ones, are not dead according to the Lego Star Wars team. I see this as
That sounds
good
pretty
news.
lit. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
been. I think I always love the battle packs, but like the coolest ones are always like the. I don't know. It's been a while since I've gotten them. I was always attracted towards like the Mandalorian battle packs and the Dark Troopers ones and the Sith, like the red dudes, and those are
Oh
the ones
yeah.
that I got. And I mean, I got some Rebel ones once in a while, but I feel like the villain stuff is just so much. Like that's the stuff you want to army build, and then you have
Mhm.
your heroes go against that. Compared to like I don't know, like the Rebel army. I can understand clone troopers, but
The thing
who
with
knows?
Star Wars is it's like these couple of Jedi versus just these massive armies. So I agree with you. The bad guys are
Yeah.
better. I could see a Mando Part 2 battle pack coming out because that one just did so well. Supposedly the most bought Star Wars set of last year or whenever it came out, 2019.
Really? I can understand that. I got that one myself.
Yeah, I got that, and still, like, I would consider getting more if I just had unlimited funds. I mean, people built massive armies with that one.
Yeah, and getting more diversity in the actual figures would be just great. Like even more of those unique Mandos. Beautiful.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Maybe some jetpacks on them in the future with the
Oh yeah.
Dining Edition.
That was a bit sad that they didn't have jetpacks, but they were still pretty cool. You know,
Yeah,
new helmet printings and molding for all of them. Or not molds, but you get the
I
picture.
I did like that their faces were just the blank black head because it makes them actually look good with the helmet on. You don't have like skin seeking through. Because
Oh yeah, peeking through the bottom.
yeah, that's always frustrated me. Which I get. It's like, well, do you want a face or do you want no face? And it's like, I don't want a face. These people's faces don't matter. Their masks do. Sorry to any actors. I just insulted.
Exactly.
Yep. Yep. We also got official images of the Harry Potter Advent calendar, and surprisingly, I don't think any of these figures are Christmas themed. And instead of micro builds, there's actually minifigure scale builds, which I do like that. But I mean, we talked about the figures in this last time. I think it's just a surprise there's no Christmas sweaters or anything.
Let me scroll through my information. It's not there.
Should be in the new category, but not leaks.
Okay, let's
It's
take a look
way
at
up.
that. Right above all the cool monkey kid stuff that we'll get to later.
Yeah. You know what? I can no longer find it.
Oh,
Oh,
it's in spoilers.
okay.
Yeah,
Thank you.
it's honestly, I think it's a lot of just like weird side builds. And it doesn't feel too Christmassy. It feels like a sort of almost a city set, but Harry Potter themed.
Yeah,
Like
I
you
would
got the
totally agree.
cards. I mean, there's just like, oh, there's a Christmas tree and I guess like food on a table maybe and a wreath, but compared to a lot of the other advent calendars, there's not a lot going on that sort of distinguishes it other than like a Harry Potter like I don't know, castle builder set or if you want to build up I don't know, it's just such a bizarre one.
I totally agree. I would call this jank.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to give this a jank.
Jank it is. Finally, our, our first jank on the Portal Pod.
Exactly. First jank of the portal pod.
Next up, we got high definition official images of Elsa's ice castle, and I gotta admit, this is just beautiful. There are mini dolls, and unlike what we thought before, there is no two Elsas. There's the Queen, there's Elsa, there's Anna, there's Olaf and a snow baby, and there's Anna's love interest, whatever his name was.
Oh yeah, this is a very nice one. I mean, there's just a lot of that beautiful trans blue printing, and the shaping of the castle too is just great. Get a lot of those good, like, big pieces to keep a consistent, almost texture for the snow while the ice is built up a bit more jaggedly, I'd say.
I agree. My only thing is it's open backed, but I can deal with that.
I
I
mean,
think for
it's
what it is.
understandable. Like, I would hate to hide the really awesome staircase that's coming through there. Like, it's a lot of cool detailing, and for this big of a set, the amount you'd need to get it to be a closed back, is way more than most people who would even be like buying this. Because think about it this way: if you're buying this as a kid set, which is unlikely, it's going to be on the pricier end. So
Yeah,
I
what is
don't
this?
know.
$200, $300?
Oh,
Oh,
geez, probably. I can't
yeah.
imagine Lego putting it any higher. Like this
I
seems like
just
the
yeah.
yeah the price range of most sets like this big.
It kills me that it's not minifigures. Like it just kills me.
Yeah, it kills me. I don't understand why they even have mini dolls. There's no purpose of it. Just
I
give us
know.
normal ones.
So annoying. They like what if we took the minifigure but made it like not move its legs and made it look less
It's
Lego
really
and more
weird.
like a Barbie? Yeah. I just don't get the point.
Yeah, the point of Legos isn't Barbie. It's like these really nice modular ones, and like you lose that and the posability of like these little figures with mini dolls.
Especially with a bigger D2C set that isn't going to be for the normal collectors, I feel like.
Exactly. Like the mini dolls usually were aimed at like younger female audiences to sort of, I guess, mimic dolls, maybe. But like at this point, this isn't going to be a young girl who's buying this set unless you're Veruca Salt. It's going to be like adult collectors who are like, this is a lit set.
Totally agree. But oh well, we don't make decisions. Even with the mini dolls, I still feel this is dank.
Oh, absolutely. I think this is definitely a dank. Mini dolls just sort of subtract from it.
Another surprise officially announced set that came today that we had no leaks or rumors of was Vader's meditation chamber.
Ooh, yeah, that's a big one. Like, it's a UCS, right? It's an Ultimate Collector's one.
Is it? I mean, it's $30, so I didn't even think about that, but it could be. It comes with
I mean,
Vader and an officer. It looks UCS. It has the stand.
$30 for 600 pieces is very nice. Like,
Yeah.
that's almost double price piece per price
Oh,
ratio, especially for a
hold up. I pulled that number out of nowhere. Actually, it might be $30.
I would
It
be
might not.
surprised if it wasn't 30, or if it was, because like sets usually follow roughly $10 to each 100 pieces, and this is a 663 piece set. So I mean, if it's a
Yeah.
$50 set, I'd be disappointed because it looks like a lot of the pieces go into the solid basing,
I know. I'm
but it's still
notoriously
a
bad
cool
at
set. Yeah.
guessing, so you're probably more right. I wish this figure had arm printing, the Darth Vader.
Yeah, I would expect it in a two mini figure, like roughly $50 set. Like they should have, especially for a collector thing, you'd expect it to have arm printing, and it's bizarre that it doesn't.
Totally agree. I think it's weird we have 3 pictures and we have no pictures of it actually being closed, which it looks like it closes, which it
Yeah, it looks
should.
like it has that mechanism for it, and it looks like it would line up, but it's just weird.
It's a weird set period, I feel like. I do love the
Yeah.
sticker print of the hologram inside of it.
Oh shoot, I didn't even see that. Yeah, that's really nice.
It's kind of sneaked in, but it's very cool.
Yeah, and then you got like the control panel around that. I think I don't know what the technical term is. The loop there. That's real nice.
I
I
agree with you.
assume all the pictures are just up because like you can't sell a box of just like an empty thing. You
Yeah, for
show
sure.
it. Oh, they don't even show it closed on the back box art. That's bizarre.
It really is bizarre, but it has the Technic pieces to close.
Yeah, I hope it closes because it'd be really disappointing if it didn't. Because it looks like it could close. It looks like it fit together ergonomically.
For sure. And that's like a big feature of this thing. It closes and opens. That's all it does. So I would hope it closes. I feel like the
I
stand
would too.
yeah. I feel like the stand takes up too many pieces, like you said, but I also feel like without the stand, it would look way worse. So I'm kind of
What
torn.
I think the problem is it's almost solidly built. Like for that set to have 600 pieces in it,
Too
like
strong.
too strong. Like to give you a scale of 600 pieces, that's here, let me turn on the light so I can look at my boxes. That
It's a
is
lot.
that is a lot. It's
It's not even a small 600. It's 663.
yeah, it's big. It's upper 60, roughly 70. That's two thirds. Oh no, that's not two thirds. That's the amount of pieces in Monkey Kid's Cloud Roadster, which is
Oh my
not
god.
not a thin set itself. That's pretty hefty. And by the looks of it, if you're fitting all that, it's probably going into the stand because not even the Tactic stuff is that like thick. So I feel like they just sort of almost solid built this entire stand out of bricks. Like that's the only way that it makes sense it would fit.
I feel like someone got really hyped about making a stand and then built the rest of the build
Yeah,
afterwards.
it's like we need you to make a collectible. I've always hated these stands. Spends an hour. Oh shoot, I need to put something on top of it.
When you don't study in class.
Exactly.
That being said, it's quite good. I have trouble giving it a dank. I'm gonna call this a jank, just because of the
Yeah, I
amount
think
of
I'm gonna
pieces.
call it a jank because it feels a bit bland almost.
Yeah, I agree. Although I think it's perfect for collectors, just
Yeah,
not at that price.
yeah, depending on the price. I mean, heck, it's a good collector's item. I'll give you that. Taking away the price, if you wanted this is exactly what you'd be looking for. But I just can't imagine many people looking for it.
Neither can I. I don't feel like this is something like, oh, I gotta go out and get this right now for anyone.
Yeah. It doesn't like I know there's like different levels of hype for Lego sets. Like heck, top tier Monkey King sets. I see them and I'm like, I have to buy this. And there's like mid tier Monkey King sets. I'm like, I'm probably gonna buy this. And then you have like low tier, like $20, $30 ones. I'm like, I could see myself doing it, but I could also see myself not. That's what this is sort of in the range of, I'd say.
I would agree with you on that. I would totally agree. One last thought, real quick. I do like how the back of the box has pictures from the actual movie. I think that's a nice touch that we don't usually get.
Oh, it does? Oh,
Yeah.
you're right. I
It's
thought that was just like
also
the set, and I was very confused at why they just had two pictures. Yeah.
it's also
Is
one
that
of those double punch functions, which I don't get why they do that. Just let us cut the box open.
exactly? Everyone cuts the box open. I
I
mean, I've
know.
only recently started punching. And it's only for smaller boxes. Like, you're not going to do it on a big box.
I don't get why, because it destroys the box.
Yeah,
It
it absolutely does.
it hurts my soul to do. Especially when you buy like older sets that are retired and you have to break the box to open it.
Oof. I mean, you don't
Oh,
have to break it. You just cut it on the other side.
yeah, it's a good idea. I've never once done that. I've always punched it and I've always complained.
I mean,
I'll have to start
half the
doing that.
sets that I have are punch boxes, but I did not open them that way.
Oh my gosh. I just have so many of these punch boxes that I was like, well, I keep all my other boxes, so I'm not gonna throw it away, but it's not in great condition.
I mean, you can just. If you really struggle to open them, like,
I
not that
do.
hard.
I
Oh
struggle to
no.
open them. Because here's what I
So
do.
you just destroy it?
Here's what I do. I try to open it softly, right? Because I'm like, if I don't punch hard, it'll be okay. And then I realize, oh shoot, I should have done it strongly. So then it's already like weakened the whole box. So then I do strong and like everything just it falls apart. And then I'm like, oh my gosh, there's two punch holes.
I think
I
the
just can't do
trick
it.
is a lot of people hit towards the back edge of the box. You want to put your thumb at the very front, like right at the edge of like the front of the where the thumb is, and then you pop there, and then it just sort of breaks outwards nice and clean. To my
Okay.
understanding, at least.
Well, I've never done it right, so you know more than me. I've not once done it without ripping the box.
I
Actually,
assume
once.
it's just like pushing the back makes it so you're not like pushing on the holes, you're just sort of pushing the box together instead of actually like punching holes. I don't know. This is completely being made up at the second, but I'm doing
This
one of
is
those things where I just guess randomly.
and make everyone seem like you're smart. Very graceful indeed.
Exactly.
For the box alone, I'm giving this one a jank and the price point.
Yeah, I think the price point is all that I'm gonna do to give it a jank. Like, it's a cool set. I think I don't want it, so like,
Yeah, me
I guess that
neither.
janks it too. But I don't know. Some people might want it. It's not gonna be a bestseller for Lego, I'll tell you that. But it's still a
No, no
cool one.
way. Next up, we got the Thanos ship from Endgame. It comes with Iron Man, which I believe is a new suit, or at least very recently new. Captain Marvel without a helmet, and a minifigure Thanos. This just has lots of gold, and I love that we're finally getting Thanos in a minifigure kind of thing.
Honestly, the first time I saw this, I thought it was fake. It
Me
looked
too.
like it was just like LDD, but It's a good set. It looks cool.
Well,
Uh,
somehow a PNG got leaked without anything else, and then Lego just officially revealed it.
I mean, I guess it's got like a half a power packs or something. Because the power
Oh,
pack
whoa!
has a new piece, which is that bottom thruster one.
Oh my gosh!
It doesn't have any of the swirly ones. It doesn't have.
The
It only
blue
has
has
one of
even
the bigger
less.
ones. Yeah, and it has a small, It doesn't have that small explosion end either.
That new piece is like perfect though. We've needed
Oh,
that for a while.
absolutely. I
So,
use it twice.
do you think one pack comes with like the blue and the orange, or do you think it's two different packs?
I think it's two different packs, and the parts on the blue are actually stuck inside the ship. Maybe.
I swear, I'll have to find the clip. I swear 2 weeks ago, one of us said we need new power pieces, and this is just perfect.
It was probably me. I'm always looking towards new power pieces. Like you got the Ninjago ones, which are the sword power pieces. You have these. You have the Spider-Man power pieces are awesome. We got the purple ones too. Man, power pieces, man. That's where Lego
They're
should have
amazing.
gone earlier. Like that's awesome.
Hold up. Thanos and Iron Man also both have leg printing in this set.
Ooh, that's
That's
nice.
amazing. Captain Marvel doesn't, and she needed it more than the other two. But
Yeah, she looks so weird. It's like a dude wearing a red vest and jeans.
it looked like halfway through they lost their CGI budget, and they're like, "Yeah, jeans it is."
Exactly, it's just Captain Marvel, but no special suit, just denim.
Oh my gosh, Captain Denim. I would give this a dank. I think it's pretty amazing.
Yeah, I think it's pretty dank too. Like, I'm curious, is it just like a really big micro build of the ship? I
Yep,
don't see any room for a person to be in there. It's just like
they're
a
not.
micro build of that battle, right? It's a
Yeah,
bit
because this
more
is like
collectorsies.
I think so too. Like you could scale it up in stop motion is the first thought that comes to my head. But
Oh, definitely.
these were
But you know what the nice
massive.
thing is? We have, I think, our first movie accurate Endgame set, because this is something that was actually in the movie compared to almost every other set.
Amazing. Amazing.
Amazing.
Finally, it only took like 11 years. We got our dream.
It only took
Accurate endgame
3 waves for them to get the right set.
set. Oh my
I mean,
gosh.
Infinity Wars was pretty accurate, but like, I don't know what they were doing with the Endgame stuff.
I swear with Endgame, they were like, here, take the plans and like mix with the plans. They had like LSD or something. Like,
I know. I mean, I get that. Like Endgame had a lot of stuff, or Infinity Wars had a lot of stuff they could work with, but I guess Endgame just didn't have as many like unique vehicles or whatever, because we had just like this was the main new thing we saw, and a lot of the stuff they would be doing would be either the time travel or the final battle sequence, and that's a
what
bit
about
hard
the
for them to do.
Ant-Man van? Although we finally got that last week, so.
Oh yeah, we did. We got it in the one of the best, I think, Marvel sets of the wave, which is the one that comes with the purple power pack.
Oh yeah, this wave is amazing. I mean,
This
this with
wave is pretty amazing.
that you got the Infinity Gauntlet, the Milano
Oh yeah,
or the Benatar. I mix those two up.
yeah. I think it's the Benatar,
Okay,
and I did realize this now. It's so much bigger than the other one. Like
it's
it's
massive.
it's massive. I didn't realize how big it was because the pictures are deceptive.
100%. They don't really show it. They also show it from the weirdest angles.
Yeah, that's the Lego for you, just showing stuff at weird angles.
Yeah, it's like they took the photo shoot and like they took the stuff out of like the trash bin. They're like, oh, the ones you threw away, those are good photos. We want those. But whatever. Great set. I'd give this a dank. I'd give this
I
a
would give this a dank.
dank. It is. Lastly, I think this is the most exciting piece of news this week. The
This is my
new.
favorite piece of news.
Did you just leave, or did I just leave? Portal goes. Dragon's like, hey, this is my favorite piece of news, and then continues to just totally leave. That was amazing timing. Are you back?
Yeah, I'm back.
I
I tried to click out of the leak image and I clicked the X button.
I love how you go. This is my favorite piece of news, and then just leaves.
Just leaves. That's gonna be in the edit too.
Oh
It's
yeah,
just
that's staying.
dragon leaves.
Dragon has left the chat. Anyway, though, the new gift with purchase just won the Lego Ideas vote. It is a castaway small boat on an island. I described that weirdly. It's like a small little island with like this guy who's been stuck on it, and he's a little boat, and it's very, very good. It's gonna be dumbed down, I feel like, but it's still amazing. I think this will be a cool gift with purchase that will hopefully go for a lot afterwards.
Hold on,
Definitely.
was that the news you were talking about?
Yeah.
Not the amazing Monkey Kid leaks that we got?
No, that's a
Oh
leak.
my.
That's a leak. I mean news.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah,
All
yeah,
right. I
yeah.
can understand
I
that.
guess you
Never
can't see
mind.
my notes. This week I split it up. I had like news, leaks, rumors, but
Oh, okay. I'm really dumb. I
I should have
definitely.
put you in the loop.
Oh no! Now this is gonna get edited weird. And I'm gonna be even dumber than I am right now. Great.
Everyone watching knows because I'm gonna edit myself talking about it at the start. Like, hey, we're gonna do news, leaks, rumors. That's our new thing, and it'll be in the cards. But Dragon's been left out of the loop.
Oh no! I'm loopless. I want my Fruit Loops.
Oh no! I think this not Captain America. I think the Seaside gift with purchase is pretty dank though.
Yeah, I'd say so. I'd say it's a dank.
Oh, yeah. Also, before we move on to leaks, which Dragon is just cannot wait for, thank you, the Animated Brick, for this amazing custom Captain America that you posted in the Discord. It looks so cool. Link in description if anyone wants to join and check this stuff out. The Portal Master Pod mocks. Post anything in there and we'll feature it on the pod. Dank fig, though. Looks very great. Totally custom, I believe. Maybe painted. Very great design.
Definitely a dank. I think there's gonna be a point in time where I'm gonna need some custom minifigures, and I think if he has that type of quality consistently, that's definitely the guy I'd go to.
Oh, yeah. Looks amazing. Now, I mean, I was gonna... we'll go to the Monkey Kid stuff. Let's go to the Monkey Kid stuff. 3 Monkey Kid
Yeah.
set images were leaked, as we're now on the leaks. We have the Big Fig mech, the Pig Tank, and Dragon's favorite, the Mega Skeleton Woman mech. All those names I made up, by the way. But they're quite descriptive. Dragon, what are your thoughts?
All right. Holy crap, these are amazing. So at first I only saw the first 2 mechs, and I'm like, oh, is that gonna be the entire line? Because you got the Sandy's construction mech and Pigsy's. Hold on, let me get the
Pig Tank?
images. They have names.
I know, but I love Pig Tank and Big Fig mech.
Yeah,
I love that they got the Big Fig to fit.
Pigsy's Noodle Tank and Sandy's construction mech. Yeah, those are awesome on their own. Like, I'm a bit sort of 50-50 on them. Like, I'm down to get them, but also like not something I really need. Like, I'm always down to get more mechs, and these are pretty unique ones. Like a big fig mech, one of the fists pops off. Got that second weird like 4-armed spider mech. Figures are always great because it's this cool spider line. And you
I
got
just want that Big Fig so bad.
Oh, absolutely. The Noodle Tank too is just a glorious work of thing. It reminds me of the rebooted season Ninjago mech, which
yeah,
is
the
the
Ninja
tank
stuff.
tread thing that I got. Yeah, that was awesome. And this gives me vibes of that, but it's a bit better. And it's just really cool because it's like shaped like that ramen bowl. You got the menu on the back, the chopsticks, the garbage can, and a oh jeez, a pot lid as a shield. It's all around a really round set, and you got his like fork things in the front too. Got this cool like I guess sub antagonists of the penguin noodle delivery shop that was in the show. And
Wait, is it penguin or pandas?
pandas, I'm dumb.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's pandas. I just misspoke. And then, of course, we have, I think, the set that I have to buy now, and of course, it is the most expensive set, which is the Bone. I don't know her name, but what I do know is I've been
Skeleton
watching
Woman.
Skeleton Woman. Yeah, we'll go with that. I've been watching the show, and like during the entirety of season 2, they've been building up this giant mech, and it's awesome. Like this is exactly what I think everyone wanted. It's so
Glows in the dark.
cool. It glows in the dark.
Yep, all the white pieces glow in the dark on the
Whoa,
front of
my
it.
Lego went off. Now I am going to buy this. This is a fact. It's not a general premonition. Now I have to buy it if it all glows in the dark. And You have the cool like draping capes from similar like reminiscent to the old the Monkey Kid mech that we got back in season 1. The mech in this one is, I think, roughly inspired and built like the $10 Marvel mechs we've been getting. But it's
Oh,
got
it
this really
is.
cool, yeah, it's got this really cool like cloud speeder. The
It
mini
actually
builds
looks
are,
good though.
oh, it looks amazing. The minifigures too. We get the Bone Lady, Monkey Kid, White Dragon, or Dragon Horse, and 2 like skull spirits or whatever, and they come with the best color of the ghost legs, which is the black and purple. Got a little temple build, and it's just all around awesome. I'll tell you that.
Totally dank. Totally dank.
Yeah, amazingly dank. Almost, you know what? We're gonna bump it up a tier. This is Jang Bricks quality.
Oh, leak of the
Yeah,
week.
leak of the week, definitely.
Okay.
This this gives me the same vibes and the same giddiness that like the quad drone thing gave me. I'm definitely gonna build this on stream, and it's gonna be hype.
All
And
right.
if it's releasing July 1st, I think we know what we're gonna be building on the joint stream. I think I'll be
Oh
building this.
yeah.
That will be lit.
Oh, that'll be so lit. So lit. Hyping that up.
Hype it up.
There's only one other leak for today, and then we get a bunch of rumors. The Lego store in Poland has an exclusive GWP. A lot of mixed feelings on this. It is a mini buildable minifigure. Comes with brick built suitcase and is exclusive to this one store. I think it's kind of fun for a store exclusive because it's like, oh, this is my store that specifically had this, and it has an exclusive prints. But it's very jank.
Oh yeah, I think I've seen this one. It is so jank. It's it's just such a weird build.
They just built an amazing brick built minifigure, and then they come out with this
I think
monster.
the part that it deteriorates the most is not only does
The
it not
head.
have a face,
Yeah.
but if you look at the legs, they're so ugly. Like,
What happened?
what happened? I get that you're trying to get the posability, but it's just that sort of like torso connector piece is just ridiculously thick. It's so
Oh yeah.
bizarre. The legs are
It,
just spaced out.
the hands also feel off compared to the arms
I think
for
that's
some
because they're
reason.
offset weird. Like
Yeah, they are.
if you look at the side, they're not centered. They're down, which is bizarre. And I think the head is too small. It feels more by like the one by one like cylinders
That you
compared to
put.
like an
Yeah.
actual minifigure head, which is roughly like a half a 2 by 2.
Somehow this is only 129 pieces.
That is impressive for like the sort of size of it.
Very impressive. I guess that's where the design went out the window. But it's. I think it's fun as this one store exclusive. I'm glad this isn't for everyone.
Yeah, I'm glad it's not like Lego thought that this was cutting edge, but it's a cool like in-store exclusive. Yeah, like you said.
Because I kind of get for one store, you kind of got to cut down price, and I think the
Yeah,
printed
exactly.
elements are the biggest buy. But I would definitely say jank. Pick it
Yeah, I'd
up
say it's definitely a drink. Pick it up. It's
if you get the
cool.
chance. It'll go for a lot, I think, because of the printed elements.
I think it'll go for a lot because it's in one store. So like, gonna
Exactly.
sell out there, and then they're gonna sell it to the rest of the world at ridiculously high prices.
For sure, because I mean, between America and UK, I bet there's high demand for those.
Yeah, someone wants it, which means that's gonna sell for a lot.
Someone wants it, and you could have it, and then you have all the power. So that's the way to go.
If you live in Poland,
I know in the
I
past.
think it was in Poland. Yeah,
Oh
it's
gosh,
Poland.
yeah, it's Poland. I know in the past some people have been confused what's like image leak versus what's just text leaks. So now moving on to rumors. The rest of these we don't have images for. We're just speculating, but pretty reliable, I'd say still. And the first one is quite upsetting. The Tumbler is now rumored to be between 200 and 250 instead of 150, which is a big upgrade considering the UCS 89 Batmobile, which is just ginormous, was only $200. Any thoughts on this?
I mean, if it's getting upsized in price, that means it's going to be upsized in quality. So if you're buying it for the quality and not like, oh, it's going to be a cheap Batmobile set, I think you'll appreciate it more if they bump up the price and like therefore hopefully bump up the quality with said price, with more pieces and more like room for bigger pieces and printed elements.
I just hope it's scaled to the other 4 cars we've gotten in the past couple
Oh,
of years.
definitely. I think that's going to be a key factor.
Because the tumbler is, it's like a tank, but it's not as big as, maybe it is. I don't know. Warner Brothers would know. They got both, and they're designing this. I agree with you. I feel like it's going to be great. And for those who want a cheaper tumbler, there is going to be a $40, $30 tumbler coming out at some point.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Moving on, we got a bunch of, Dank or Jank.
I think
The
it's
news
pretty...
itself.
The news itself, I'd say jank.
Yep, I would totally agree. Totally jank.
It's hard to tell with text leaks.
Yeah, these are just going to be... This is purely speculation. Next, we got Bowser's Airship for $100 has been rumored, along with a Lickitu Heavenly World expansion set for $40, which I'm sorry, I just totally mispronounced.
Well, you know what that's going to be? That Bowser thing is going to have probably both Mario and Luigi. And it's going to be on par with a $40 set, but with 2 giant electronic components that just bump it up.
That would be awesome. That would be awesome.
I don't know. I have mixed feelings about it because it's like, holy crap, why are you this expensive? And it's like, it's because it sings and dances.
Have you seen Luigi's chiseled face?
Oh yeah, I have. It's almost nightmare fuel.
His chin is a triangle. They made him too handsome.
Yeah, and then his chin is chiseled inwards, not outwards too. So he's got like weird demon cheeks that go the wrong way.
Luigi had some work done.
Face work done. Yeah.
We won't talk about that though. I think the Luigi is kind of jank. I think these sets sound dank. What about you?
Yeah, sets sound dank. Definitely, for sure.
What about the chiseled face?
Oh, geez, that's a very obvious jank.
On to the Mario blind bags, which I've been quite enjoying, even though I only got one. They've been super fun. I keep looking at them like, I'll grab one, and then I don't. But the new fig characters that are leaked are Torpedo Ted, Bony Beetle, a 1-Up, a Galumba, a Parachute Bomb thing, a Scuttlebug, a Swoop, a Boo, an Amp, and a Crober.
I don't know what half of those mean.
Yeah.
What are the blind bags? Refresh me on this, because I'm not familiar with the concept.
They're I just picked one up, like you can see my screen. They're the little characters that come with maybe 35 pieces, and they're blind bags like minifigures, but they're just buildable creatures.
Oh, okay.
So far? Yeah. They're pretty cool, because they're almost minifig scale, but they're not. But they work on their own without the game, I think. Like you, I don't know any of these characters, other than like a couple. But it seems like a pretty dank list. It was a fun list to read off.
Oh. Is that Bullet Ted? What was the Ted guy?
Torpedo Ted.
Torpedo Ted. Hold on, are they not allowed to say Bullet Bill because of licensing stuff?
That's who it is. I swear they've had a Bullet Bill.
Like, they've had it, but was he called Bullet Bill? Or was he called Torpedo Ted?
Torpedo Ted is Bullet Bill's cousin, it looks like. Oh my gosh, it's the whole thing.
Don't they look exactly the same?
Yeah, they look... Oh no, Torpedo Ted is way more cursed. He's from the new Super Mario Bros. That came out forever ago in 1990. Hold up. Let me send you a picture of this guy. He is cursed.
But the question is he as cursed in the Lego version?
I bet
he's my goodness.
I bet he's more cursed.
Like, what is Bullet Bill versus the build of him?
Oh, man. We've gotten a Lego Bullet Bill, so this is interesting that they're...
Yeah, I think he came in a set.
Torpedo Ted is my new favorite Mario character.
It's so weird looking. Like, Bullet Bill is just a literal bullet. I don't even know if he has arms. This guy's got, like, a propeller on his butt, I guess, because he's a torpedo, but still...
Oh, torpedo because he's underwater. That's what a torpedo is. Okay. Thank you. I'm trying to think...
that submarines shoot.
Yeah, my bad. I got it.
Bullets are the things that come out of guns, too.
Yeah, okay. Well, I got that part.
Just messing with you.
Man. Okay, well, just because of Torpedo Ted, that is dank.
I think yeah, Torpedo Ted is pretty tank. I just
There's
thought it was
also
like a licensing thing, not like an actual canon character.
oh my gosh,
Nice pun.
Nintendo, what are you
Canon
doing?
character.
It gets weirder than that though, because we also have a Frog Luigi power up for
What?
$10. Yep, I did not know this was a thing, but I guess Frog Luigi.
Yeah,
Luigi.
I guess Luigi's already green, so it's sort of equivalent to the Mario Fox thing.
I mean,
Maybe.
I guess Mario also has a what's it called though? A frog appearance that he can do.
Yeah. Honestly, I don't know half these like new powers because it's been a while since I've played a Mario game, and even at that, it was like the old ones.
I think this is from the original game, or there's two
Really?
of
There was
them.
a
One of the
frog
first games.
power up?
I believe so, because that's where the squirrel is from.
I always thought those were from the newer like party game ones. They're like,
I
oh,
think
we gotta spice it up. Let's add squirrel power.
I think the party brought back some of these cursed ones, but
Torpedo Ted. I'm gonna name my child Torpedo Ted.
oh please don't. Please don't.
Oh, I'm gonna have my last name Torpedo and my side.
Oh
Oh,
no.
jeez, my son's name Ted, so that when he gets like a legal document, it's his last name first name Torpedo Ted.
Right. In about 20 years, everyone can figure out Dragon's true identity. It'll be the one person in America named Torpedo Ted.
Exactly. Backtrace me from my child's name. Joke's
Oh,
on
no.
you. It's literally Torpedo Ted.
Oh, man. Honestly, I think this is hilarious, but I think it's quite jank. We'll see if it sells well. If you haven't already, definitely check out our amazing stop motion contest. Link in the description. Maybe join the Discord and talk to some amazing people. We also are on there, so that's always cool. And thank you for checking out the pod. Every Wednesday we got pods, live streams coming soon. Dragon's gonna buy that super big skeleton mech. And see
Yep.
you guys in the next video.